All right. What is this? Day number 97. I'll lock in my answer. 97. I think. Whatever. Leg day. The mother freaking leg day. So, my mentality with legs and with fucking any muscle, fucking go as heavy as you can, in the beginning at least, and then, just get a gnarly pump. So that's what I'm gonna fucking do. I always start off with hamstrings, because in my mind, hamstrings will wear me out maybe this much. Maybe, let's say right there. But quads, that'll wear me out this much. I'm gonna be fucking dying out of breath. I don't want to have to do any more working sets when I'm done with quads. So I'd rather finish hamstrings, get them out of the way. Plus, since I start off with squats, squatting with a hamstring pump, that feels pretty fucking good. You got a lot of extra blood flow going on over there. So hamstrings is gonna be a fucking pretty much just a ton of seated hamstring curls. This gym doesn't have a good laying hamstring curl, so I'm not gonna do it. But they're both good. I'm sure they hit the hamstring in a slightly different way as well. So typically I would want to do a bit of a mix of both. But since I don't have access, I'll stick to the seated. Maybe a little RDLs. I'm not a massive, well actually, I don't know. I am a big RDL fan. Like, I like them. But I keep tweaking my adductors when I do them, and then it fucks me up for squats. So I haven't been doing them as of late. Maybe I'll throw them in light. That's a little bit of a trickier movement. It's not hard to just work your glutes. It takes a little bit of mind-muscle connection just to squeeze the hamstrings. And then, like I was saying, quads is going to start off with squats. I just do one crazy-ass heavy set and then move on. That's just how I've been doing it. And then I'll do a shit ton of leg extensions, perhaps machine leg press, maybe some sissy squats of a few variations. It's hard to say, I kind of go by feel with a lot of this stuff. But as long as your sets are hard, 10, 20 reps, that's all you got to do. So I'm gonna drink this fucking pre and then we get in there. I gotta get hyped. All right, so, same with anything else. I'm gonna start warming up with a few light sets. Not like actual sets. I'm not gonna do 10 reps of 100 and 10 of 150 and 10 of 200. I'm gonna do a few of 100 until it feels good. Wait a minute. Do a few of like 175, right? Like, the goal of warming up in my mind is you're just exposing yourself to the weight and fatiguing yourself as little as possible, right? Because the first set is where I want to be the strongest and move the most amount of weight with the most amount of reps. And then as the lift progresses for each body part, you'll weaken, but the pump will improve as well. So I'll fuck around for a few minutes and then throw the stack around. God damn it. I forgot to record the first set, so this is number 2. So at this point, fucking hamstrings have certainly done some work with just the standard seated hamstring curl. So I think I'm going to transition into more of a squeezing movement and do an alternating set of single leg curls on the leg extension, and then jump right into light RDLs, just as a little bit of a finisher. Because like I was saying in the car, it definitely activates your hamstrings in a different manner. So in terms of just building, you know, fully developed hamstrings, it's worth adding for sure. All right, some single leg seated curls should feel pretty good. The weight's a little lighter than, you know, as much as I can handle, but that'll just mean I'll be able to really get a good squeeze at the bottom. Because I mean, towards the end of your lift for each body part, right, you're trying to get that burning feeling, you know, reach relative failure. You know, that's how you're gonna get a crazy pump. Okay, let's move on to quads. Oh, holy shit. That felt fucking heavy today. God damn it. So I didn't record the warm-up sets for the squats. But all I did was 1 plate for 3 reps. Sat down for a little. 2 plates for 3. 3 plates for 3. Then I just did 4 for 1. And by that time, I mean, you know, my whole system, lower back, glutes, quads, it's pretty much ready for some real fucking weight, you know? So, jump straight to 5 plates. It may be a, you know, a mute point. That shit is fucking heavy, man. I don't know if you could tell in the video, but the first 2 reps, I started fucking leaning to the right. I guess if I couldn't really see it in the video, so maybe it wasn't that bad, but I felt like I was gonna fucking die. You gotta be careful with squats, man. That shit's freaky. So now I'm gonna jump to leg extension. I mean, there's nothing like squats, obviously, but if I had to pick a single exercise for quads, probably gonna pick leg extensions, you know. I don't mind, hogging this machine for 45 minutes. So let's fucking get some going. There's not going to be much to say for a little while. I mean, I'm just going to spam leg extensions for a bit. I can tell my hips are kind of tight after that set of squats. Honestly, I should be doing more mobility work. I'm sure your guess would be correct that I do, 0. So I don't really want to do any more heavy like pressing movements for quads. So I'm gonna do a few sets of leg extension, supersetted into sissy squats. So that's going to be where you grab onto something for stability so you can lean back, and then you try not to bend at your hips, right? Obviously you'll see in a second, but whatever, I just want to explain it. Right, you grab onto something, could be anything, could be the machine you're using, it really doesn't fucking matter. And you try not to bend at your hips like this, right? You try to keep your hips reasonably stable, but only bend at the knees. And then just go down as far as comfortable. But that's gonna let you get a crazy stretch on the quads. And I swear, ever since I've started doing this, my quad pumps have been, let me think, how do I even describe it? On a grading scale, full letter grade, right? Full letter grade improvement on the pump. Wow. All right, I got 3 more sets of this. I'm just gonna slam it, no commentary. I'm already pumped, the likes of which you will soon bear witness to. Okay, a little bit of commentary. This shit is not fucking complicated. At least when it comes to training. Diet gets a little funkier, but let's think about this. You're about to hit chest. You're a total layman. All you know about working out is like from what you hear on social media or watching Rocky IV with your dad. Guess what? You're probably gonna think going hard and going as heavy as you can is probably gonna fucking do you good. Because what's the inverse of that? Going light and just doing an easy lift? There's fucking manual labor jobs that are like that, man. And those guys are not jacked, So you just gotta go in, like literally, it doesn't fucking matter what you did. Obviously, there's a reasonably correct method, right? The likes of which I pretty much preach, right? But if you were a total layman and all you knew was you wanted to go into the gym and like destroy whatever muscle you were hitting, and you actually did it fucking hard, guess what? You're probably gonna grow more than the fucking optimal workout dude who's got half the intensity of you. Like, you can look at it as a science. I'm not fucking I wouldn't go so far as to say it's an art, right? But it's just purely effort based. I know that every set that I do, the harder I go, the better. Simple. Fucking simple. Let's go check the pump. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. God damn it. Come on. Oh, you fucker. It's hard to get those fuckers off, man. Whew. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean... Dude. It's pretty much as pumped as I can ask for. Let's just get in the fucking car. God damn it. Obviously, I'm gonna do calves first. That's not even a fucking question. 8 sets, calves. As long as they're not sore, do it. Which for the most part will probably mean you can hit calves every day. Because they're a fucking tough muscle, man. You're walking on them all the time. I can guarantee, if it's not you, anybody with small calves, if you ask them if they hit calves every day, guess what they're gonna tell you? I think you already know the answer. So, let's get out of here. Wow. Dude, I got some kind of fucking nasal some kind of something going on. I don't really feel sick, but I wonder if that's why squats felt so heavy today. Hard to say. So I'll just get this point out of the way. Rest days, do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't... If you do a rest day in between your... Like if you do push-pull legs, or if you do the Arnold split and then you do a rest day, guess what? You're gonna fucking be the same size as the guy who didn't do the rest day, right? But if you eat enough food, right, and you train hard, and then you go to sleep, like a reasonable human being, you can fucking train every day, right? Your body will fucking get used to that shit, man. Do you think we'd be the primary species on the planet if doing some physical exercise multiple days in a row would fucking kill you? Oh shit, dude, Dave died. He worked out 3 days in a row. Oh. Come on. Be fucking real. Let's fucking slam this shake, man. But what's fucked up is the sinus infection's fucking giving me a dry ass cough. It's throwing me into a coughing fit. Oh. Oh. Dextrose post-workout. 50 grams to 25 grams. Obviously, if you're dieting, you might not want to do so much dextrose, you know, because that's going to be a non-negligible portion of calories. But the logic is, when you take in dextrose, or some people have been saying maltodextrin, whatever, it's the fucking simplest carb you can get your hands on, and it is going to fucking spike your insulin and your blood sugar. So when you got fucking high blood sugar and you've got high insulin, guess what that combination is going to do? It's going to direct nutrients, the likes of which, you know, I just took down from that shake, straight into my fucking quads and my hamstrings and my calves. I mean, all over the place, but you get what I'm saying, you know. Like, I just wore them out. I burnt some fuel. And a simple carb post-workout is what is gonna, you know, fill your tank back up the best, right? You know, I'm not gonna say that you're gonna notice a crazy difference immediately, right? But it's just another little thing you can fucking add into your little your routine that's gonna improve your results. You know, if you take creatine, you know, you might get a little stronger. You might get a little heavier from the water retention. When you take pre-workout, I think that's pretty noticeable. You're gonna be fucking energized for your lift, and from the fucking nitric oxide ingredients, the arginine and the citrulline, you're gonna have a way better pump. If you don't want to do a stim pre-workout, I mean, fine, I get it. You know, some people are actually really fucking sensitive to caffeine. Like, that's legit. I can get behind that. But you gotta take a pump pre-workout, dog. Like, you're just, at that point, you're legitimately leaving gains on the table. So, creatine, pre-workout, taking all your fucking vitamins, counting your macros, making sure you hit enough protein every day, trying to get good sleep. And then, what was the last one I was going to say? But yeah, the post-workout dextrose. You know, these little things that you're doing outside of the gym, they're going to affect your growth tremendously, right? Now, maybe each one of them, honestly, sleep is probably the most important out of those all. You know, if you don't sleep for long enough, it'll literally fucking kill you. But all those things, man, that shit affects you, dog. Because this isn't like, if you're trying to bodybuild or gain muscle and lift, and you actually want to see legit progress, you know, if you just want to be active, that's its own thing. But that is also fucking super good for you. But if you want to make legit long-term gains and, you know, get results, this isn't like a project. This isn't an art project where you show up to a fucking warehouse, you chisel a sculpture, and then you're done. You know, you're walking around with your fucking body all day long and all night long. So the more you get into fitness, right, the more you're gonna start to fucking see the matrix, you know? Like, once you learn about counting your calories and understanding how that shit affects weight gain versus weight loss, I mean, at this point, I don't know if this is a problem or not, but I can't fucking eat anything without tracking the fucking macros, you know? But then again, that's because I'm never just in a maintenance phase, you know? If I were just trying to maintain whatever weight I was at, then it wouldn't be so important to track my macros, apart from protein. Just because, you know, maintenance is gonna mean that you pretty much eat as much as you're hungry for, right? Now, unless you eat too much, then if you eat when you're hungry, you're probably going to stay the same weight, right? What the fuck was I just saying? But yeah, like, when I'm bulking, everything I eat, I gotta fucking track the macros. And when I'm dieting, every fucking thing I eat, I gotta track the macros, you know? It's just a compulsion, because I understand that shit is gonna affect my growth or my dieting progress. So if you actually care about results, like for real, the more that you fucking put this shit on the front burner, if you understand what I'm saying, then the more that everything else that relates to it is gonna have your attention. I'd feel like a fucking asshole if I missed more than 2 days in a row of lifting for some other extracurricular or something, like hanging out with somebody or fucking like going on a vacation or something. Every fucking family vacation, what am I doing on the fucking car ride? I'm looking up the best gym in that area. you know like that's just my thing, man. Can't stop it. But as you just, I'm not saying you have to dive into fucking a research type deal and look up every perfect fucking, like, just start researching. But if you just pay attention when you watch like fitness shit getting posted, and maybe you watch like a Jeff Nippard video, or I don't know if I'd recommend Athlete X. He's kind of silly. But the more you watch these science-based guys and stuff like that who are really preaching the basic info, and then you combine that with watching, what I like to watch is the old school fucking 80s Kevin Levrone, Tom Platz style training videos like that. Like, if I ever want to watch some hardcore training, that's what I'm looking at. If you can combine those two fucking states where you have an optimal plan, the likes of which is gonna give you results, and then you combine that with fucking hardcore lifting intensity and discipline, fuck, man, you're gonna be a hardcore physique in no time. So that's pretty much all I gotta say now. Oh, dude, I'm fucking burnt out after quads, man. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to take all my vitamins. I got finals in like 2 weeks. Gonna have to study. I honestly feel pretty prepared, but you know what we're really focusing on, right? So, fuck. Arms tomorrow. I may have already said that. I fucking forget. I can do my cardio in the morning, which I know you guys are not doing. That's another thing that is guaranteed gonna affect your fucking progress. And then, shit. That's all I got. No more rambling. I'll see you next time. Yeah, damn it.